Testing, testing.
Now I can hear him.
Yeah.
In my right ear.
Hello, hello.
I can hear him.
I can hear you a little bit.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Or not enough though?
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
All right.
I can hear you well.
I think we got it.
Good.
I've done enough knob twisting here to sort of understand it. Who was playing? Hurley.
Really?
I did a lot of scouting ahead of this.
Yeah.
Hurley.
They got a looks like like a 6'5" kid, 6'6" kid that can.
Well, they just played 2 weeks ago or something. Edgar
These
and
two?
Hurley. Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
Oh, wow.
And it was kind of just like a Saturday thing that
Who won?
I think Edgar won by maybe 10, 9, 10.
Was it here? Or was it?
I think it was here.
Wow.
Yeah. Jags, assistant coach on Assumption, he officiated the game. Jags officiated the game. He said that he thought that Edgar was probably 10, 12, 15 points better, but who knows, right?
Test.
We have to go down and get some pronunciations.
Test.
Malowinski.
DiGiorgio?
Like the pizza?
DiGiorno? I think it's a little different. Matt DiGiorno?
Test.
Thanks.
DiGiorgio?
That's what I would say, but yeah, we could probably talk to coach about it.
You think it's Dominic Croce?
Huh?
You think it's Dominic Croce?
Yeah, that one I don't know. Dominic Croce, Crossy? Did you see what Hurley's old mascot used to be?
The midgets.
Yeah. They were, yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that.
That's a nickname for miners.
Huh?
It's a nickname for people who mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I heard him before. Yeah. Okay. He said he heard me.
Testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test. Test, test. Oh, I'm so excited to be here in Edgar. Test, test. Oh, this is such an exciting night. Yahoo! Who's out there watching? Test, test, test. Can you hear me any better? Can you hear me any better? Test, test. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We're so happy to have you. Of course he's going to call me when I'm doing a sound check.
Sound good?
Hello? Why are you telling me? I'm doing a sound check. I'm doing all what you're telling me to do. Flipping through levels. Yeah. I don't know why you're still calling me. I asked you to tell me if the mixer looks good. That was it. Everything else. Thank you. You're kind of wasting my time right now, so I'll let you go. Bye. Test, test. Oh my goodness, the levels are really bouncing now. Oh, we're so excited to be here. Kale thinks I look like a weirdo yelling in this microphone right now.
Welcome to Zaleski Sports sectional semifinal action. The Edgar Wildcats, the 1 seed, taking on the 4 seed, the Hurley North Stars. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Ross. With me is Cale Jacoby.
Yep.
Say hi, yep.
Hello, yep.
And Rachel Zaleski, giving us her presence here, producing tonight. She's the boss of everyone. What a matchup we have for you tonight. The Edgar Wildcats come in to the sectional semifinal, 21-2. A fantastic year, one of the best in recent memory for the Edgar boys basketball team, taking on a Hurley North Stars team who are 23-2. 2 conference champions playing tonight. Of course, Edgar, the Marywood South, Hurley, the Indian Head. So talking about how these teams got here, the Edgar Wildcats with wins over Abbotsford, 76-44, and a 50-38 win over the Marathon Red Raiders here last Saturday night. Hurley with an easy win over Washburn, 75-44. In the regional final on Saturday, they beat the Phillips Loggers, 63-54, a 9-point win over a Marathon or a Marywood North team that we're pretty familiar with. What do you hope to get out of this tonight, Cole?
Tonight I think I'm looking at the defenses of both teams tonight, especially being at that last Edgar game in that regional final against Marathon. What really did it for them and talking with Coach Huss was their defensive intensity, and I think that's something you're going to be looking to see out of Edgar for sure, and really that's what a lot of these games come down to when you get this deep in the playoffs.
And as luck would have it, I guess, Edgar and Hurley played not even 2 weeks ago here at Edgar High School, a 59-51 Edgar win. Edgar led in scoring by Drew Gooden. Austin Dalkey had a double-double, and Connor Wolf also chipped in 10 points for the 8-point victory. It was a game that was between 10 and 15 most of the way. Hurley made a late run, made it close. Edgar was able to prevail, which is really interesting because going into the sectional seeding meeting, those type of head-to-head wins really determine who's the 1 seed, the 2, 3, and the 4. Edgar, fortunate enough to get the 1 seed. So what that means is that they get to host tonight, and if the Wildcats get the win tonight, they're going to host the sectional final Saturday, probably Saturday night. That is going to be determined probably tonight or tomorrow against the winner of Clear Lake at Fall Creek. If Hurley wins, Hurley's going to be on the road regardless because they are the 4th seed. This is the first season in my memory that the home team gets to host sectionals because of the pandemic, and Edgar really taking advantage of that. It's very possible for Edgar to not have to play on the road until the state games. So Edgar trying to take advantage of the home court. Edgar's 2 losses this year. They lost at Auburndale, which we had on Zaleski Sports back in December. And they lost at number 4 in Division II, Medford. So 2 very quality losses for the Wildcats. Hurley's 2 losses were to these Wildcats and against Northwestern early in the year. These 2 teams not used to losing. They are a combined 44-4.
Yeah, both these teams are fantastic teams, and that's what you see when you get this deep in the playoffs. You make it into sectionals, and it is a lot different this year. If the Wildcats are able to win tonight, they're going to be able to host their way to state potentially if they'll be able to make that far.
And it's been a long time since Edgar has even won a sectional game, more than 40 years.
Wow.
Right, we will take a pause here for the anthem and the starting lineups coming up on Zaleski Sports.
And go Edgar Wildcats. Fans, thank you for observing social distancing and making every effort to keep our players healthy and in the game. Per WIAA rule and the governor's order, masks are required at this event. The teams are limiting exposure and will wait for the stands to clear and spectators to exit before leaving the court tonight. Edgar High School, Hurley High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, Your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Edgar with a giant flag on their wall. I think it's grown over the season. I don't remember it being that big. So starting lineups, starting with Hurley North Stars. Number 23, 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, Eli Talsma, just a sophomore. One thing that we're going to see is that Edgar seniors, Hurley, much younger than that as we go. Number 24, Dominic Crouchy. Number 30, Derek Rancinici. 32, Tony Cummings. And number 35, Braxton Spragia. For the Edgar Wildcats, Drew Gooden, leading the conference in scoring, 14.5 a game. He's a senior. Number 3, senior Austin Dalkey, 9 points a game. He is going to school to play football in Colorado next year. Number 5, senior Connor Wolf. Number 23, senior Kyle Brewster, 14 points a game. And number 44, senior Braden Baumgartner. The Wildcats start 5 seniors. They've been playing together since 4th grade. A team that's very familiar with each other. And one of the big attributes for the Wildcats this year has been their ability to not have to rely on any 1 or 2 guys on any given night. Here on Zaleski Sports, we have seen anybody from Gooden, Dalkey, Wolf, Brewster, and Baumgartner carry the team on any given night.
That's exactly right, and that's what makes this team so dangerous, is how this Edgar team has been this good this season.
So we're underway. The home team, or the better seed, starts with the ball in the playoffs. Hurley comes out in man-to-man. 3-pointer from the corner by Brewster, no good. Offensive rebound, Drew Gooden. Gooden takes a 3, it's blocked underneath. Rebound, put back, Baumgartner's blocked, so Hurley with the defensive stand early on, first time down. Edgar starts in man-to-man. Talsma finding Rancinici here in the near side. This is Croce. Croce tries the post entry pass, stolen away. Dalkey takes it across the timeline, up ahead to Wolf. The extra pass, Gooden to Dalkey, no good, back iron. Rebound comes on to Cummings.
3 straight threes taken here to start this game for the Wildcats.
They're all good looks. Contested shot off the rim, no good to Spragia. We expect this game to be up and down the floor. When you have 2 great teams, this is Dalkey with a long 3, and he hit it.
And Dalkey was one of the biggest reasons this team pulled away from Marathon in their regional final game. He hit a few big clutch threes for this Wildcats team.
Bad pass into the corner, now it's knocked away by Dalkey, but Hurley will retain possession. right in front of the Edgar bench. With these teams playing each other not even 2 weeks ago, there isn't much need to scout anything different since these teams are already scouted.
That's why sometimes you hear people say that maybe the team that lost has a slight advantage just because they might adjust a little bit more coming into this next game.
These two teams don't see each other a whole lot. Obviously, the Marywood South and the Indian Head are far away from each other. Several hours by bus. Marywood South, typically known to be a very competitive, very tough. And that's an offensive foul. Brewster got right in front of Talsma, and that's going to be an issue if Talsma's going to get into foul trouble as he leads the North Stars in scoring this year.
That was a great job there by Brewster getting in position and drawing that charge.
Yeah, and Brewster really took a chance on that because that was kind of a 50-50 call. Shuffled right in front of Talsma, and the official looked like he hesitated a little bit before giving the offensive foul symbol.
Yeah, in those situations, if you can put that kind of pressure on the referee, that's kind of what you want to do defensively.
Dalkey fading to his right, off the rim, no good. Strong rebound to Cummings. Croce across the timeline, hounded by Drew Gooden. 1,000-point scorer. Him and his sister both getting 1,000 points. Knocked away, stolen. This is Wolf. Wolf up ahead to Gooden for 2. Gooden's first 2 of the game gives the Wildcats a 5-0 lead. Good to have a loud gym tonight. Rancinici here in the wing, he traveled. Picked up his pivot foot just a half step too early. The official right on the call. Ball goes back to the Wildcats.
So Hurley really struggling to take care of the ball here so far to start this game.
Yeah, some of that could be jitters. We were talking to some media before the game and talking about how Hurley hasn't won a sectional game in 40-some years. Edgar not a whole lot better. So
yeah, 2 teams that are new to this realm of competition.
Yep. Spragia steps in front of the pass. Hurley not able to get into transition. Edgar's quick back on defense. Edgar staying in the man-to-man. Edgar's been tough defensively most of the season. Turnaround jumper off glass, no good. Spragia underneath, rebound. Cummings went up for the shot. He's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
As you talk about that Edgar defense, they're just very active defensively. They're constantly moving their feet. They're constantly getting their hands on passes, tipping passes away, forcing turnovers. That's kind of what this team does.
The foul was on Drew Gooden. It's his first, obviously. First foul of the game. Cummings makes his first free throw. Cummings averaging almost a double-double this year. 10 points, about 9.7 rebounds. Second is good. He's got 2 early rebounds and 2 points. Gooden using the high ball screen. Hurley recovers well. Dalkey fakes the 3, gets the counter Wolf. Near side, Baumgartner. Bounce pass to Gooden. Gooden double team, now drives into the lane. Left-handed, no good. Gets his own board. Ball's poked away. Still loose. Brewster in the corner for 3. Brewster must have sat there for about 10 seconds waiting for Gooden to get the ball over to him as it kept getting slapped away. Quick release, and it's 8-2 Wildcats. Hurley trying to be patient. Baumgartner blocking the post, stolen away by Brewster. A lot of turnovers for the North Stars early on here. Brewster with the ball in the wing, top to the key to Dalkey, gets it to Connor Wolf. Connor Wolf been Zalewski's sports player of the game many times. Skip past to Gooden, fakes the 3, Baumgartner top of the key, loses it, stolen away by Croce. Croce across the timeline, picks up his dribble, now he gets it outside to Talsma. Brewster's all over Talsma. Talsma able to get around, 13-footer, no good. Going with the rebounds, Dalkey. Dalkey takes himself across the timeline. Here in the corner, Brewster from the other corner! He keeps the 3-point fingers up in the air. 30-second timeout. I think we'll keep it here. Talk about some of our sponsors. Like Sherrill Tire. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Of course, we are not able to bring you these playoff games if it weren't for our lovely sponsors. Zaleski Sports indebted to sponsors to make sure that we keep these games free for all of our viewers, especially these playoff games. These WIAA playoff games cost a lot. We have to pay the state a lot of money to be able to show these. So the sponsors are the ones to thank about making sure that you're able to watch this live on the internet. So Wildcats with a 9-point lead early, 11-2. Edgar trapping at half court. The ball's loose. Gooden has it. And Gooden is held. That falls on Talsma. That's his second. Talsma's going to have to go to the bench. So Talsma gets his third foul in this possession. He's going to be out of the game for the rest of the half. Dalkey with a big three.
This Edgar team is just on fire to start this game from the 3-point line.
14-2. Edgar is smelling blood early here in the first half. Sometimes you wonder in a big game like this how your team's going to come out. Fading away, three, no good by Croce. Rebound is loose, out of bounds to the Wildcats.
And I think having the seniors and cohesion that this Edgar team does really benefits them. They're able to just come out and they just jumped on this Hurley team to start this game.
Yeah, and one of the things, and I have coached sophomores, juniors, seniors. If you don't have all seniors, the urgency is not there sometimes because you can always get back the next year. It is hard. It's hard to win regional titles. It's hard to win sectional games. There might not be a next time. We've seen some teams get upset very early on in the tournament.
That's exactly right.
Brewster, bad pass outside the Baumgartner, threw at his feet and out of bounds. Back to Hurley. Hurley is not a very deep team. Seems the rotation sits at about 6 or 7. No substitutions yet. Brewster kind of lost on the screen, able to get out on Talsma. Talsma finds Cummings. He's going to be fouled here on the floor.
As we've seen, this Edgar team is aggressive defensively. They go for those steals, and sometimes it gets some fouls like that, but a lot of times it gets them a lot of these steals and turnovers that they've been able to force through so far.
Yep, and Gooding picked up his second, so he's going to go to the bench for probably the next 5 or 6 minutes, I would imagine. Replacing him is Ashton Schuett, who has put in a lot of good minutes this year as well. Schuett, actually only a junior this year. Post-entry pass down to Sparja for his first two.
That was some great footwork there. He kind of lost possession there, able to gather himself and go up with that and finish it.
Yep. Edgar, a very quick team. A lot of times able to get inside the lane without even coming off screens, which is a little bit rare. Quick first step. This is Connor Wolf into the lane. He lost it. Tipped away. Sparja comes up with the ball. Across the timeline is Croce. Matt Giorgio in the game for the first time. Takes it to the basket. No good. Put back by Cummings is good. It's 14-6. We're going to get a quick timeout to Edgar. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges, or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Welcome back to Edgar High School. Dan Ross, Cale Jacoby, Rachel Zaleski, bringing you sectional semifinal action from Edgar High School. The Wildcats lead the North Stars 14-6. Edgar off to a great shooting start. Last couple possessions, couple turnovers, and easy baskets for the North Stars have turned this around. Wolf into the lane, ball hit away. Wolf gets it back. He's got a man on his arm underneath. Now they're going to get kind of a wrestling match down there. Jump ball.
There was a lot of contact there. There's been a lot of contact on reach-ins throughout this game. It looks like the refs are kind of setting a tone where they might let these guys play a little bit more tonight.
Yeah, that got a little bit more aggressive than what we'd like to see between Connor Wolf and Eli Talsma.
Yeah, I would agree.
Wolf went down for the ball that time, and he had someone, I think it was Cummings, on his arm. He was lifting Cummings up off the ground trying to get the ball. Cummings with the ball, gets it to Giorgio. Here in the near side, Croce. Get a post touch here by Spragia. Right hand hook shot is good.
And that's where this Hurley team could find some success. They got a little bit more size, just a little bit more size than Edgar if there's an advantage there.
Yeah, if he's going to be able to go over his left shoulder, it's going to be an easy night. Brewster can't get it to go. Actually, Brewster with the rebound here.
I think he made a rip that one away.
Step back three, no good. Instead of going for the rebound, he left his hand up in the air. He would have had that board. It came right back to him. Giorgio gets into the paint, gets to Cummings. He went up, and that's a real hard foul by Brewster.
As we're seeing this game, it might be getting a little bit chippy on both sides here. I think both teams a little frustrated with the lack of calls here on the sides, and start to see a little bit of chippiness here from both sides.
Brewster's first foul. Cummings went up, and Brewster got him by the shoulder and threw him down to the floor. It's like 1990s Knicks basketball out here.
Yeah, I think that's one where you just try to make sure they don't get the and one, and it was a little, definitely a hard foul.
First free throw is no good. In for the Wildcats, Gooding comes back in, as does Weisenberger. Actually, Weisenberger's first appearance of the game. Cummings 2 of 3 at the line early on. Misses both. Rebound comes down to Weisenberger. Interesting that Gooding's back out there with 2 fouls. A lot of these basketball players are part of the football team. The football team really upset that they were not able to play for a state championship this year. The football team really thought that they were going to win the gold ball this year. Instead, they got to try to win it in basketball. 3 from the corner. No good. By Schuett. Rebound comes down to Croce. Croce hands off to Giorgio. Talsma with the ball in the near wing, now top of the key to Croce. Talsma will take it himself. 3, back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, though, is Spragia. 3-pointer by DeGiorgio, his first basket of the game, and it's only a 3-point Wildcat lead.
As this Hurley team's on a 9-0 run right now, and Edgar just trying to find something.
Get a foul. That was questionable, but that's going to be 3 on Talsma. I believe that's going to be on him. Yes, it is. That's his 3rd foul. So quickly coming into the game, it's like Ransonici coming in. Connor Wolf in for the Wildcats. Talsma, 18 points a game, has to go to the bench for probably the rest of the half.
Yeah, you would think so. That's a big loss for this North Stars team.
Momentum definitely in Hurley's favor right now. They withstood the charge. Dalkey drives inside. Connor Wolf outside 3, misses it to the left. No good. Rebound down to Giorgio. Crosses the timeline. Spragia to the short corner. skip pass. Ransonici, 3, off the rim, no good. Ball still loose. That's off Hurley. It's going to go to the Wildcats. Hurley is getting some looks.
Yeah, he's really using his legs, using his footwork to get open there inside the post, and that's really been a big difference for this Hurley team, why they've come back into this game.
Yeah, Hurley really seems to be getting comfortable on the offensive side. Weisenberger gets it up to Dahlke. Dahlke will take this himself for 3. Missed it a little bit short. Cummings with the rebound. A lot of one and done here for Edgar early on.
As you see, they're starting to settle for some of those threes now. Earlier on, they were open looks. They were good in rhythm looks. They're starting to settle a little bit for those 3-point shots.
Croce gets it thrown away by Wolf. Wolf takes it himself for the lay-in. Talked to Connor Wolf a couple times this year, and he said that he does have one spectacular dunk in him at some point. I thought that might have been it, but the defender was right on him. Plus, I don't know if the sectional semifinal is a good time to do it.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Looks like a little half dunk, half a lay-in on that one. Looks like he got some rim.
Ransonici gets the ball stripped away. There's a lot of contact on both sides. Contested shot by Croce, no good. Gooden gets the rebound. Gooden almost got called for his 3rd foul that time down.
Yeah.
Weisenberger can't get it to go.
And these refs really are setting a tone of just letting these guys play tonight. It's pretty clear from the start. Not much being called on either end.
Yeah, and we'll take a full timeout. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Royal Heating and Cooling, family owned and operated by Edgar native Paul Schroffnagel. Royal Heating and Cooling specializes in new construction and maintenance. Choose Royal Heating and Cooling for design, setup, and install of residential and commercial HVAC systems. Royal Heating is also your choice for in-floor systems, boilers, hot water heaters, heat pumps, humidifiers, dehumidifiers, fireplaces, geothermal, UV germicidal lights, yearly tune-ups, and more. Find Royal Heating and Cooling on Facebook and royalheating.net.
Fleet Farm, is your vehicle ready for winter weather? Fleet Farm has everything from wiper blades, batteries, auto chemicals, even snow tires, and it's all at low fleet prices. Stay safe on the road this winter with Fleet Farm. And Drexler Transport. Drexler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Drexler Transport, drivers are always home for the requested time off. Drexler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit drexlertransport.com to apply today. 16-11 Wildcats over the North Stars here in the first half. 6:23 to play. Right before the break, I was going to say, a lot of times in these sectional semifinals and sectional final games, the officials let a lot go. They want to have the talent. They want to make sure that physical teams are able to play. On the floor here, looks like it's Gooden, hard to tell. Looks like we're going to get another timeout. We'll be back after this.
Everest Courtyard is geared towards sports driven by faith. See our selection of sportswear at everestcourtyard.com. Go ahead, wear a sports brand that aligns with your beliefs and values. Everest Courtyard is a sports organization that supports Christianity in America. Everest Courtyard, a sportswear and sports equipment company. Visit everestcourtyard.com.
Welcome back to Edgar High School. Drew Gooden with a steal and a quick coach's timeout. So Edgar will get the ball back with a 5-point lead. Yes, so a lot of sectional games, the officials let a lot go. Obviously, they have to make sure that they keep in control, and this one kind of teetering on the maybe too rough edge of that right now. Skip past to Dahlke, Gooden threw it about 10 feet in the air, and Dahlke was barely able to touch it.
This Wildcats team is really struggling with taking care of the basketball right now, and that's the biggest reason why their lead is kind of almost evaporated here.
5-point Wildcat lead. DeGiorgio able to get it across the timeline. He gets it back. Croce gets it to Ransonici. Back to DeGiorgio. Long two-pointer. Missed it short. No good. Dalkey with the rebound. Gets it to Gooden across the timeline. Brewster. Nice. Move inside. Back to Baumgartner, but Baumgartner could not handle the pass. It's turned over. I think Baumgartner was surprised that Brewster gave him the ball. We got a push underneath. It's going to be a foul.
And
Let's see who it's on.
that did look like it was an offensive foul there. That he may have gotten away with. He lowered his shoulder and used that forearm to push off there. That looked like it might have been a bad call.
Yeah, it looked like, you're right, it looked like Spragia put his shoulder down. It looked like he traveled too, maybe. Ball's tipped. Hurley's able to retain. Brewster almost with the steal. Giorgio gets it to Ransonici. Croce now short corner Cummings. Gooden playing really good defense for having 2 fouls. Look like Dalkey is giving Cummings baseline. Tipped away. It looked like that Dalkey got Cummings on the arm, but there was no call, and Edgar gets the steal. Gooden, jumper by himself for 3, missed it short. Brewster with the rebound. Looked like Hurley might have stopped on that. Gooden with another try. This one was too long, actually off the backboard, no good. So second chance opportunity. Gooden had 2 pretty good looks and missed them both that time down.
Yeah, and for either of these teams, with how the refs have been calling this game, you wouldn't expect either team to be less aggressive defensively from here on out.
3 from the outside for Croce. Croce knew it as soon as he shot it. Pulls Hurley to within 2, 16-14. Brewster finds Wolf. Wolf to Baumgartner. Drop step, good. First 2 of the night from Baumgartner, and it's an 18-14 Edgar lead. Feels good to have a loud gym again, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Yeah, not something we've seen a ton this season, but yeah, it's
a lot of fans here tonight. Spragia in trouble. Able to get it out to Croce. Croce, step back 3 is good.
That is a big shot from Croce there.
Hurley isn't going anywhere. 18-17, Edgar.
And you really got to commend Hurley for their fight here. Being down 12 early on and coming all the way back here to get this to a 1-point game.
Wolf skip past to Brewster. Brewster shot fake. Now goes baseline. Step back. In trouble. Gets to the Baumgartner. Top of the key, Gooden. Wolf on the wing. Back to Brewster. Edgar with a chance to reset the offense. I feel like Gooden want to give him the shake and bake, but he's 25 feet from the basket. Brewster taking it to the basket. Right hand finish. Don't get it to go.
And this Hurley defense is really locking in and locking down right now. Ever since that hot shooting start from Edgar, that they've really locked in and not allowed most of these Edgar players to get good looks from 3.
Looked like Brewster got to the front of the rim. I thought he was going to finish left-handed. Went up with his right hand and he kind of short-armed it.
He did a little.
Croce, 3, got it again! His third 3 of the half, and Hurley leads by 2.
Unbelievable sequence there. 3 straight threes now there from Croce.
And Croce's on one right now. We get a full timeout. Well, let's take 60 seconds. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Edgar High School. Hurley leads Edgar 20-18, just under 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Halftime in Wazeeka, the Wazeeka Steuben Hornets lead Port Edwards 19-14. You can catch that on Zaleski Sports. Please wait till halftime of our game. We don't want to lose you. Top of the key, Baumgartner. Hurley has up the defensive pressure. Dahlke, back iron, no good. Skate for the rebound is Wolf. Baumgartner, extra pass to Dahlke. Dahlke shot fake, goes inside to the rim, no good. Ripped down to Spragia, rebound. Ball's loose, stolen away. Dahlke on this end, he missed it. He is clubbed in the face. Let's see who they call this on.
I think it'll be on Dahlke.
They called it on Dahlke. Dahlke was standing there, and the Hurley guy hit him right in the face, going for the rebound.
Yeah, I think there was more contact from Hurley. It looked like, they were both coming at it just from opposite directions. It was an unfortunate play there, but Edgar just can't buy a basket right now. They got a few good looks there and just unable to finish.
Up in St. Croix Falls leading Neillsville 25-11 at halftime. We'll get you an Assumption girls score here coming up the next time out. Assumption girls playing for the gold ball tonight against Three Lakes. Here's a three by DeGiorgio, no good. Cummings underneath, his shot is blocked. Still can't get the rebound. Cummings, a second try, no good. Gets another rebound and a foul on Edgar.
And you got to commend that effort. He's just continually attacking the glass there.
Falls on Connor Wolf, his first. 16 fouls for Edgar, so 49 seconds left. Next Edgar foul is going to be a bonus free throw situation. Spragia, ball in the corner. Picked up his dribble again. Ball fake. Ball tipped away. Ball's loose. Off Hurley. It's going to be Edgar's ball.
As we talked about before the game, about the kind of defense that's played in these sectional games, we've seen that here tonight. It's been a mostly defensive battle here tonight.
Shuett trying to force the pass, knocked away. Gooden's able to corral it. 25 seconds left to play in the half. Shuett outside Baumgartner. Extra pass to Gooden. Edgar really going with a 5-out, 0-in offense. Here's a set play here with 10 seconds left. Gooden can't use the high ball screen. Gets into the lane. He's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two with 6 seconds to play. Tony Cummings, his first foul. Only 14 fouls for Hurley the whole first half, which really goes to reiterate the fact that there haven't been a lot of foul calls this game.
Yeah, it hasn't been because of the lack of defensive aggression, that's for sure.
Gooden's first free throw is good. Hurley by 1. Gooden with the chance to tie it here with 6 seconds left in the half.
I think that's what this Edgar team has to do, is attack the basket with how they've been shooting from outside.
Gooden makes them both, so we're tied. 6 seconds.
You can always do that.
Still time. Down to 3. Kind of a wild shot. Cummings with a chance to, like a alley-oop type layup. Can't get it to go, so we are at halftime. Right where we started. Edgar 20, Hurley 20. We'll take a break. We'll come back with some facts and figures and preview the second half after this on Zaleski Sports.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us number one.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Royal Heating and Cooling, family owned and operated by Edgar native Paul Schroffnagel. Royal Heating and Cooling specializes in new construction and maintenance. Choose Royal Heating and Cooling for design, setup, and install of residential and commercial HVAC systems. Royal Heating is also your choice for in-floor systems, boilers, hot water heaters, heat pumps, humidifiers, dehumidifiers, fireplaces, geothermal, UV germicidal lights, yearly tune-ups, and more. Find Royal Heating and Cooling on Facebook and royalheating.net. Everest Courtyard is geared towards sports driven by faith. See our selection of sportswear at everestcourtyard.com. Go ahead, wear a sports brand that aligns with your beliefs and values. Everest Courtyard is a sports organization that supports Christianity in America. Everest Courtyard, a sportswear and sports equipment company. Visit everestcourtyard.com.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Welcome back to Edgar High School halftime. Number 1 Edgar 20, number 4 Hurley 20. Edgar got out to a very quick lead. Kayla probably remembers what the score is, but it was a 12-point lead. It's a 12-point lead in a 2020 game. Obviously, it is a tale of its first half of the first half and the second half of the first half. Thanks, Rachel. Rachel, the producer, telling me to speak up and put the microphone somewhat near my mouth. Edgar got off to the real quick lead. Hurley looked a lot better the last 10 minutes of the first half and was able to take the lead. Edgar on a quick run here at the end to tie it right before halftime. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, to start off that game, Edgar was up 14-2. Since then, 18-6 run for Hurley. And I think two biggest reasons that what Hurley's been doing well is, first of all, the three-point shooting from one Dominic Croce. His three-point shooting, he had 3 straight threes to end that half on back-to-back possessions for that Hurley team. And that's a huge reason. And to go along with that, it's been their inside presence as well, getting offensive rebounds, fighting for those extra possessions. And a couple things for Edgar, they just haven't been able to hit shots, plain and simple here, towards the end of that first half. They've been getting some open looks, and they were just missing some of the ones they were hitting earlier. And on top of that, they've been turning the ball over a little bit here to start to end that half as well. But give them credit for that hot start to start this half, because them getting themselves that 12-point cushion has really helped them here, and is the reason why we still got a tight game here.
Scoring for Hurley in the first half, 9 points, as Kale said, from Dominique Croce, 3 threes, all in about a minute and a half stretch, I would say, almost from the exact same spot as well. Just off center, top of the key. 4 points apiece for Tony Cummings. Had a lot of work underneath the rim. Been a couple scrapes as well in the first half. 4 points for Braxton Spragia and 3 for Matt DiGiorgio on a triple from the outside. For the Wildcats, 6 points from Austin Dulke on 2 triples. 2 triples also for Kyle Brewster for 6 points. 4 points for Drew Gooden and 2 apiece for Connor Wolf and Braden Baumgartner for a half that was very physical both ways. Only 6 free throws shot total. Edgar 2 of 2 and Hurley 2 of 4. Cummings 2 of 4 at the line, and Gooden had 2 free throws right before the half. Update from the Lacrosse Center. Division 5 girls basketball, the Assumption Royals with a 31-20 lead in the state championship game, trying to bring home their first gold ball since 2016. And those great Assumption teams where they played Barneveld 4 straight years in the state final. Crazy that would happen, but trying to return to glory. We have the audio for that on Zaleski Sports, along with the game from St. Croix Falls. St. Croix Falls leads Neelsville. And last check, Wazeeka led by 5 over Port Edwards. Both sectional semifinal games on the road. And those are the 3 local teams that are left. So to start the second half, it is going to be Edgar ball. The student section trying to get the team fired up. Gooden, top of the key, high arcing 3 is good. First shot goes down, 3-point lead for the Wildcats.
That's a big shot for Gooden to get some of that confidence back. He's missed a few threes tonight. Get some confidence, get going for him.
Going to have a foul on Kyle Brewster, be his second. And that's confusing, right? And that's confusing for the players that after the entire first half, there was kind of a little bit of a bump and they called it immediately. So there's a lot of contact here. Cummings went for the ball and hit Dahlke, who went to the floor. Who are they going to call this foul on?
I think
if they call it, they're going to call it on Dahlke, aren't they? Oh, they're going to call it on Cummings, looks like, on Hurley.
And I think that was the right call there.
Yeah.
They both came at each other, but it looked like, it looked like he came and initiated that contact. But just glad to see that the players are all right after that contact there.
Yeah, that was big time contact, and Cummings is a big guy.
He is a big man.
Obviously, there was no intent either way on that. Two guys going for the ball, and Cummings kind of went through Dahlke to get to the ball. And Dahlke looked like hopefully he didn't hit his head. It's really hard to see, right? Both look okay, so play continues.
And Dahlke, a big guy in his own right. I mean, that's a Division I college football player, soon to be, and also big. So two big guys just crashed into each other there.
Dahlke's on the bench now. Schuett is in for him. Top the key, Baumgartner thinks about the three, gets it to Brewster in the wing. Schuett falls over, stolen away. This is Ransonici. Blocked, two-handed by Brewster. Back the other way, Gooden. 2-on-1, gets it over to Wolf. Left hand lane, he missed it. Rebound to Schuett. Schuett up and makes it. Now we got a whistle. Is this a delay of game?
And for Ransonici there of Hurley on that fast break layup, it looked like he tried to jump back into the defender, maybe drawing a foul. He probably would have been better off just going straight up with that and trying to finish that one.
I think that was a delay of game call on Gooden, probably not letting the ball come through the basket. So if that happens again, then that will be a technical foul. It's not called a whole lot. Knocked away, he's going to stay with Hurley. Edgar staying in their man-to-man. This is Ransonici. Now it's Spragia into the lane. Over his left shoulder, no good. Ball's loose. Cummings comes down with the rebound. Now the ball's hit away. Diving for it on the floor. We have a foul call from way behind, almost half court. They're going to call it on Hurley. That's also going to be on Tony Cummings. That was a call from 40 feet away and through bodies. That was a really odd foul call.
Yeah, that was a tough one. A tough one to call just because it looked like they just got tripped up there, but it's just been a little bit inconsistent now here in the second half.
Yeah, in the second half, after letting a lot go, all of a sudden the fouls are piling up already. We're only 2 minutes in. We already got 3 fouls. Edgar with the 5-point lead. This is Dahlke. Dahlke into the lane. Right-handed good. Dahlke's got 8. It's a 7-point Wildcat lead. We have a quick timeout by Hurley. We're going to keep it here. Talk to you about Spectrum Benefit Solutions. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. The Hurley coach called a timeout there as Edgar has started to trap just over the half-court line. The coach wanted to make sure that they didn't get a turnover for an easy layup the other way. So that's the quick 30-second timeout. Hurley down by 7. They have not scored yet here in the second half. Spragia gets it to Cummings. Cummings now playing with 3 fouls. This is Croce. Croce, long 2, no good. Brewster with the rebound. Look like Croce just tried to draw a foul and just kind of threw up a shot.
Yeah, that was a forced shot there.
Dalkey gets it to Gooden. Top of the key, Brewster. Swings it around to Baumgartner. Trying to find Wolf in the post. Trade spots. Baumgartner dribbled it too hard. Stolen away by Hurley. He couldn't handle it. Croce over to Ransonici. Ransonici back to Croce. 26 feet from the basket. High post Spragia. Back to Croce. Croce dribbles left-handed into the lane. Kicks it back out to Ransonici. He's in trouble. And a foul on Dalkey, looks like. Going for the ball, but he got the arm.
So
It'll be Dalkey's second foul.
It looks like maybe the referees maybe had a little discussion at halftime, maybe decided to call it a little tighter, maybe get the game a little bit more under control. It's getting a little bit chippy there. Maybe they're just looking to call it a little more tight this half.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate from a player perspective because you want to have it called the same way. But players have to adapt. It's the same for both teams. And this looked like a jumper for Talsma. It looked like Brewster had the ball the entire way, but they're going to call on the arm.
Yeah, it looked like that probably should have been a jump ball called there. I think so.
3 on Brewster. Talsma to the line to shoot 2. Talsma averaging 18 a game. He has yet to score tonight. This one's back iron, no good. That did not look too good.
No, it didn't. And sometimes going to an away gym, especially one you're not super familiar with, I mean, I guess they did play here earlier in the season, but sometimes it just throws you off a little bit.
That one looks better. That's good. Yeah, the first one have any arc on it at all. 27-21, Edgar, 6-point lead. So early on in the second half, Baumgartner gets the pass underneath, easy layup, he missed it. Gets his own rebound. He had someone on his arm, no call. Missed. Cummings comes down with the rebound. Baumgartner definitely was fouled, and now we got a scrum on the floor. Looked like Dalkey just tackled someone, and now one of the Hurley guys threw down both players with the ball to the ground.
And I don't know what.
I don't know what the call was.
I'm not sure. It looked like both teams were basically tackling each other on the court. I'm not sure what's going on.
I saw 2 different players get tackled during that possession.
It's unbelievable. And when you don't call it, then players just keep going. They think, okay, this is all right, that's all right, and they continue to play that aggressive style, and they got to get a hold of this thing.
And Brewster is right in Talsma's face. So the ball's tipped. It's going to be off Edgar, goes to Hurley. Again, it didn't look like anybody touched it, but Hurley will retain possession. Croce with the ball in the corner. He'll just put up for 3. He gets called for a foul, or Gooden's called for the foul on the 3-point shot. Again, Croce shot that and just started falling to the ground immediately like he was hit real hard. And not saying that Gooden didn't get him there, but he didn't hit him hard enough for him to fall over backwards on that shot.
Yeah, see, I do think that was a good call. Croce definitely sold it, but with the other calls that haven't been called, that is an odd one. I do think that should have been the call, but again, with the kind of standard that they have set, it is an odd one to see.
Yeah. First free throw was halfway down and it kind of spun out. Second free throw is good. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'm guessing that Croce doesn't shoot a ton of free throws, as most perimeter shooters don't. 1 of 2, his first 2. Third one is good, so he makes 2 out of 3.
He doesn't shoot many, but an 80% free throw shooter.
Yep. His stroke looks like it. 27-23, Edgar over Hurley. Hurley trapping in the corner. Dalkey, top of the key, back iron, no good. That is definitely off. That looked like it was off Hurley. But they're going to say that that's going to be Edgar's ball.
Yeah, that looked pretty clearly.
Yeah, it did.
Pretty obvious that it was off of Hurley there. That was a lot of inconsistencies tonight out of the referees.
We got to play through it. Croce with the ball crosses the timeline. Finds DiGiorgio. DiGiorgio able to get it back outside to Spragia. DiGiorgio 3-pointer off front iron, no good. Baumgartner with the rebound. Edgar still with a 4-point lead. Under 13 to play in the game. Wolf finds Dalkey. Now Brewster, left-handed, almost a scoop shot, no good. Talsma gets the rebound. Not a bad look. Left-handed. You know, you kind of like to see someone get to the basket and finish, but in traffic. A backdoor cut for 2. Talsma, his first field goal of the night. He has 3 points. It's a 2-point Wildcat lead.
And that'll be a big factor.
Wolf short arms the attempt. Offensive rebound, Baumgartner. Tipped away. Dalkey will get it in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. Brewster by himself for 3 in the wing. No good. Had a real good look. Rebound comes down to Spragia. So Hurley with a chance to tie or take the lead this possession.
And if Tolsma can get going for Hurley, that's going to be a really big factor for them. Their leading scorer getting his shot going. That'll be really big for them.
Yep. Spragia drives baseline. It's off Baumgartner, so out of bounds. The North Stars will retain possession. Again, the winner advances to the sectional finals Saturday. If Edgar wins, they will host. If Hurley wins, they will have to go to either Clear Lake or Fall Creek. That game is going on right now. Inbound pass to Cummings, no good. That ball bounces into the student section. The student section helping the officials out, saying that's Edgar ball. It was touched by nobody, so it's going to be Edgar ball. The fans being sarcastic, of course. Gooden loses control of the ball, stolen away. This is Talsma. Talsma across the timeline. Gets it to Croce. Now it's back to Talsma. DiGiorgio has it. Top of the key. Thinks about shooting it. He doesn't. Gets it back to Talsma. Talsma kind of getting more into the groove here. Talsma jumper from 14 feet is off iron. No good. Off Hurley. Back to the Wildcats.
And that was great on-ball defense right there from Gooden, I believe it was. That was just some good technique.
Yep.
Technically sound defense there.
Talsma made the last basket, trying to get himself going. He kind of forced that one. Ball never really got above the rim. Edgar been stuck on 27 for a while again. Gooden, top of the key. 3 is good. It's his favorite shot to shoot it.
And again, he's now 2 for 2 from that 3-point line here in the half. That'll be big for Edgar if their leading scorer can get that 3-ball going.
Giorgio gets out to Spragia, no good. Cummings working hard underneath. Putback is good. Nice shot fake to make sure that the traffic got past him. Able to lay it in. It's back. The lead is back to 3.
Yeah, and these Hurley big men look like they got good footwork down there. They're able to they can weather some of that pressure and just take their time down there.
Brewster with the ball on the wing. Drives into the lane. Off the rim, no good. Back out Dalkey for 3, missed it short. Spragia with the rebound. Hurley quickly up court. This is Talsma. Talsma able to get it out to Croce. Now it's back to Talsma. Talsma into the lane. Loses control of the ball. Looks like he got hit in the face maybe. Or maybe the ball hit him in the face. It's hard to see how his head kind of snapped back.
It looked like there may have been a forearm maybe to the back before that from Brewster possibly as well. It was just another one of those plays kind of that we've seen all night. Just a lot of contact all around.
That's going to be 3 fouls on Austin Dalkey. Baumgartner coming out of the game. Shoo it back in. Again, Edgar not going very deep tonight. Only 6 deep so far. Ball's mounting up now all of a sudden. Spragia was able to back up Weisenberger, but he missed it. Back the other way, Guden. Quickest man on the floor for 2.
And Guden has been huge for this Edgar team this half.
He has a dozen. He's going to take a full timeout. Takes 60 seconds. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chile.
Welcome back to Edgar High School. Dan Ross, Cale Jacoby. Edgar with a 5-point lead, 32-27, 9.5 to play in the game. Winner plays Saturday with a chance to go to the state tournament. A lot to play for. So Hurley out of the full timeout. Spragia has the ball. Gets it off to DiGiorgio. Now it's Croce. Guden guarding him. Guden making sure he's going to take his 4th foul. No good. It is going to be off Hurley into the Wildcats. That looked like that was off a Wildcat that time.
That looked like it might have been off 2 different Edgar players there, yeah.
You know, these things have a way of balancing out.
Yeah, but a few makeup calls here and there maybe. As Croce forced another shot there. He's maybe getting a little trigger happy here this half.
Yeah. And I'm sure that the Edgar coach told the officials to really make sure that he's getting hit after he shoots and what happens during the shot. Inside to Brewster. Brewster, 2 back iron, no good. Cummings with another rebound. He's been a big body tonight.
Yeah, he's been huge for this Hurley team on the offensive and defensive glass.
High post to Cummings. Fakes 2 ball screen handoffs. DiGiorgio for 3. Off the backboard, no good. Long rebound. Schuett has it. 5-point lead for Edgar. 8:18 to play in the game, and they have the ball. Three from the outside. Guden hits another one. 3 triples here in the second half. It's an 8-point lead. Hurley quickly back. This is Talsma for 3. He answers. That's a big shot.
Those are back-to-back huge shots from both sides. Yeah, huge shot from Talsma answering there.
Talsma's first 3 of the game. Brewster's going to take this one. That's back iron, no good. A little bit short. Talsma with the rebound. Looked like Kyle might have settled for that one. DiGiorgio drives baseline. Good defense. Cummings into the paint. Good defense by Weisenberger, but the basket goes in. Nice, strong 2 more points. 8 for Cummings on the night.
I'd be surprised if we don't see maybe a heat check from Guden here.
Guden turning in the paint. He missed a layup. Knocks it outside to Brewster. Brewster drives into the lane. Off glass, no good. Underneath, Weisenberger can't get it to go. 3 great chances for the Wildcats.
Yeah.
None of them are able to get down.
If you're the Wildcats, you got to finish one of those. Those are good looks there. You got to finish those.
A quick travel. DiGiorgio just a little bit quick with his feet. Baumgartner and Connor Wolf back in the game for the Wildcats. So Edgar has their starting 5 out there. Looks like we have a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Talk about awards and more. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. We've had a couple of Athletes of the Month here in basketball. Drew Gooden's sister, McKenna Gooden, was Athlete of the Month earlier this year. She might actually be the reigning Athlete of the Month until the next one is selected. Lexi Freiboth of Mosinee, also Athlete of the Month this winter. The Assumption girls have an 11-point lead in the state championship game. About 14 minutes left in that one. Kind of a surprise run for the Assumption Royals. Back to this one, under 7 to play. Edgar with a 3-point lead and the ball, 35-32. Wolf into the lane. Brewster, a long three, hit it! That is a big shot. He was a good 3 feet behind the three-point line.
Definitely a huge shot there from Brewster.
It's a 6-point lead. Sprazia gets it to Talsma. Talsma guarded by Brewster. Brewster playing good defense, trying to stay vertical. Works his way into the paint and gets an easy 2.
Another example of just some great footwork inside there.
Yeah, Brewster did a good job, but this is Wolf. Wolf reverse layup, no good. He is fouled, going up for the rebound. So this is going to be taken out of bounds underneath the basket. Falls on Derek Ransonici, his first. Only 3 team fouls on Hurley so far. Baumgartner gets it taken away by Croce. Croce finds Sprazia. Sprazia wanting to get it to Cummings inside, but Baumgartner's playing good defense. This ball's tipped away, stolen by Brewster. Brewster takes it himself. He's fouled, going up for 2, so he'll get 2 free throws. Looks like that foul's going to be on Talsma, which will be his 4th, and it is.
That's a big loss. He's really gotten things going here for this Hurley offense here in the second half.
Yeah, you start thinking about the calculus of it, right? Because if you foul him, it's your 4th foul, but there's only 5 minutes left. You really want to give the automatic 2. Turns out it's probably a good foul as Kyle misses his first free throw.
It looks like, yeah, he's gonna come out, maybe out for maybe 2 or 3 minutes or so, come back for that stretch run of this game.
4-point Edgar lead. Brewster's second free throw is also short, no good. Ends up being a terrific foul by Talsma. Hurley down by 4 with the ball. Cummings picked up his dribble just past the half-court line, able to get it off to Ransonici. Croce with the ball. Connor Wolf guarding him. 3-pointer back iron, no good. That ball was tipped out by Hurley. It's going to go back to Edgar.
That I think was a good call there. It looks like Hurley got in from behind and tipped that out of bounds. And
yeah, I'm not guessing on them anymore. Like, I'm going to wait for what the official says. He's obviously closer.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I am an official. It is a difficult job. And I know that as fans and as media, it's easy to say, oh, they missed that one. Shot inside underneath. Baumgartner can't get it to go. Edgar has missed a lot of shots at 0 feet here in the second half.
Yeah, they really have. And that's a big difference here. I mean, you make some of those, you might be up double digits at this point in the game right now.
Yep. DeGiorgio with the ball. Kyle Brewster guarding him. Gets it off to Croce, who's missed a couple now. Cummings going into the lane. Looked like he cleared his own way. No good. Rebound. Put back. Good for Sprazia. And the foul.
And yeah, that did look like he may have pushed off with that arm Cummings did, but nonetheless got an and one and a chance to make this 1-point game.
Sprazia's first trip to the line. This free throw is no good. Rebound to Brewster. Brewster gets it to Gooding. It's a 2-point lead. 4:34 left to play in the game. Edgar going to go with the set play. Gooden, top of the key. Hits it again! As someone who broadcasts a lot of these games, I knew what was coming. You think that with scouting, Hurley understood that Gooden was coming off the double screen to hit the top of the key shot, and it worked that time.
He has been absolutely on fire this half.
Cummings in trouble. He was behind the backboard. Shot no good. Wolf gets it up ahead to Brewster for 2! And he finishes. A quick 5-0 run, and it's 7-point lead for Edgar. Timeout, Hurley. Let's take 60 seconds. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Welcome back to Edgar High School. Edgar with a 7-point lead, 3:47 left to play here in the sectional semifinal. Hurley in the desperate need for a basket this time down. Time is ticking away. Croce with the ball. Let's see what Hurley comes up with out of the timeout. Edgar stays a man-to-man. Croce, 3, just missed. Baumgartner with the rebound. Croce got a good look.
He did. That's a shot you'd like if you're Hurley. It's your best three-point shooter taking an open 3.
Ball's tipped away. Croce has it. Stolen. Gets it into the front court. That's a big play. Talsma. Connor Wolf guarding him. Great. Really good defense. DeGiorgio, three-pointer, no good. That's going to be called the other way. Foul on Hurley.
Looks like you're starting to see this Hurley team starting to just force those three-point shots, trying to make, as they say, trying to get this lead back all in one shot, which you obviously can't do.
Yep, that's 4 fouls on Cummings. So 4 fouls on Cummings, 4 on Talsma. One more and they will be out of the game. Edgar able to run some clock, under 3 minutes to play. 7-point lead. Edgar might be in the position now where it's either layups or fouls at this point. Let's see how committed they are to run clock. No shot clock in high school basketball in Wisconsin. So the clock's only going to stop on fouls and out of bounds.
Yeah, there's really no reason to rush anything as
Brewster through the lane.
As Brewster didn't get the memo there, he wanted the 2 points.
You know what? Layups are good. Layups always work. Spragia gets Baumgartner on his back. Looked like he dragged his pivot foot. Shot is blocked by Baumgartner. Brewster with the ball and a 9-point lead. And Hurley is trying to get a foul. And officials aren't calling it. Finally, Croce has to put 2 hands in the back of Brewster to get the foul call.
Yeah, and you think usually you don't see that kind of foul, but I think he was probably fouled in the backcourt a little earlier even as well. But
yeah, and I think Hurley wants to take the foul here. They don't want to foul Gooden. He's a great free throw shooter. Gooden dribbles out of trouble. Finds Wolf. Wolf back outside to Dalkey. Dalkey to Gooden, and now they're going to reset the offense. That's a pass right to the score. What a grab at the scorer's table. Under 2 minutes to play. Edgar just needs simple passes. There's no reason to skip it 40 feet across.
Well, that was a bad decision there, but again, you got that 9-point cushion. think it should be good enough to hold up.
Yep. Hurley needs points in a hurry. Talsma with a long two. That's not the shot he wants. Rebound fought by DeGiorgio. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Edgar, probably on Brewster.
And it looked like DeGiorgio, when he went up and got that ball, it looked like he may have used that opposite arm to forearm push there,
And Edgar honestly can't. They have to get their rebound.
Yes.
Should be one and done. DeGiorgio, bonus free throw, no good, and can't get the rebound. DeGiorgio again for three, no good. Gooden almost puts it back in himself. He'll get the rebound, and now he's fouled. The foul's going to be on Croce, his second. Gooden shooting the bonus. 14 points this half for Drew Gooden, 18 on the game. He has had a fantastic second half.
Yeah, he has. He has really been most of this Edgar's offense here in the second half. He has been on fire.
Free throw is good. Rancinici back into the game. We're not going offense for defense. Vespragia going to the bench. Hurley needs more shooters. Gooden's second is also good. Gooden's got 20. It's back to a 9-point lead. DeGiorgio gets the ball tipped away. Talsma, this is a three. Misses it short. It was blocked by Wolf. Rebound to Dalkey. Dalkey in some trouble. He's fouled. And with 1:10 left, Edgar is salting this one away. Falls on DeGiorgio, his first.
And they've really gotten on a huge run here in these last 4 or 5 minutes here in this second half, and it's been because of that defense. They've really locked down this Hurley offense here to close this game.
Free throw is good. Dalkey makes his first, sitting on 9 points. It's a 12-point lead. The second free throw is back iron, no good. Hurley has to go quick. Giorgio gets it over to Talsma. This is from the outside. Three-pointer by Rancinici, no good. Shot inside by Talsma, no good. Cummings falls down. He's holding his arm. Back the other way. Dalkey gets the two. They did not call the foul. He was turned in the air. 14-point game. This one is over. Talsma shot, no good. Dalkey has it. Hurley is going to foul, but it's not going to matter. The Edgar Wildcats, 37 seconds away from playing in the sectional finals Saturday here at Edgar High School. Sometimes it's not going to be pretty. Sometimes you're going to get pushed to your limit. And Hurley came at Edgar several different times tonight, and Edgar always with enough to pull back ahead.
Yeah, and that kind of takes me back, going back to that regional final game between Marathon and Edgar. After the game, Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game, Austin Dalkey, he talked about kind of just having to scrap and claw your way through these sectional playoffs, and that's definitely what it's been tonight, is scrapping and clawing your way through.
Gooden makes both free throws. 18 points here in the second half. That's a real long shot for Croce. That's no good. Doesn't hit anything. Back to Edgar. And the Hurley coach wants to keep the full court pressure on. It is a 16-point lead. The final score is not going to indicate how close this one was. Brewster gets it in. Back to Wolf. Wolf throws it to Gooden across the half-court line. Let's see if Hurley will just let it be. They're still trying to foul. This one's going to be on Croce. You know, there's always a time that as a coach, you understand that the game's over. He obviously wants to take seniors out, which is why he wanted to get the foul there so that senior could get a standing ovation leaving.
Yep.
Gooden's first free throw is good. Nathan Drabeck comes into the game, as does Everett Graham. Cummings is going to leave the game. Chandler Wolowinski with his first action of the night. Cummings hit his elbow pretty hard. 2 trips down. Hopefully he's okay. Gooden makes another free throw. He's 6 of 6 tonight, and he is going to leave. What a second half for Drew Gooden. Put the team on his back here in the second half. Wolowinski, three-pointer, no good. This is DeGiorgio. He'll shoot 3 from the corner. That's no good. Everett Graham there for the rebound. And the Edgar Wildcats, they survive. They advance to the sectional final Saturday. Edgar is going to host with a chance to make it to the state tournament. Your final tonight from Edgar High School. Edgar 54, the Hurley North Stars 36. Let's take a break. We'll come back with reactions, and we'll try to talk to maybe Drew and maybe Coach after this on Zaleski Sports.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for observing social distancing and making every effort to keep our players healthy and in sport. We will be playing 10 minutes on the scoreboard at the end of the game and are asking that everyone please exit before it runs down to 0. This will help our team further expose their
I will grab him. You'll grab him? Yeah. See, there's a reason why you wore a tie today.
Yeah.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Royal Heating and Cooling, family owned and operated by Edgar native Paul Schroffnagel. Royal Heating and Cooling specializes in new construction and maintenance. Choose Royal Heating and Cooling for design, setup, and install of residential and commercial HVAC systems. Royal Heating is also your choice for in-floor systems, boilers, hot water heaters, heat pumps, humidifiers, dehumidifiers, fireplaces, geothermal, UV germicidal lights, yearly tune-ups, and more. Find Royal Heating and Cooling on Facebook and royalheating.net. Everest Courtyard is geared towards sports driven by faith. See our selection of sportswear at everestcourtyard.com. Go ahead, wear a sports brand that aligns with your beliefs and values. Everest Courtyard is a sports organization that supports Christianity in America. Everest Courtyard, a sportswear and sports equipment company. Visit everestcourtyard.com.
the interviews. Oh, perfect. So, yeah, I can do that. First off, congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
So let's just talk about that second half to start. You basically just caught fire in the second half from the 3-point line. Is there anything you were seeing defensively, or did you just start feeling it in that second half?
Well, I mean, I got 2 free throws at the end of the half, kind of got me going a little bit. Kind of got the team going a little bit too. We were stuck on 18, and then teammates just making plays, driving in, kicking, and we were just having fun that second half.
All right, and this was a pretty physical game to say the least. What does it say about your guys' team that you can play through a physical game like that and come out on top with that kind of a hard-fought win?
Well, yeah, Hurley was definitely bigger than us, but we just got to play big too because, I mean, you got to go out there and rebound. Everybody's got to crash the glass, and you got to play together.
All right, it seemed like with this game and your guys' marathon regional final, there was a lot of ebbs and flows to the game, a lot of back and forth, but you guys just came out at the end of both of these games and just really jumped on them and came away with the win. How have you guys been able to kind of weather the storm with the other teams kind of coming through and just make sure you get the win?
Yeah, that's playoff basketball. It's gonna be a battle every night because if you lose, you're going home. And we got 5 seniors out there most of the time, and we've been in the playoffs before, and that experience kind of helps us.
All right, and then the last thing I'll have you do is just put you in the house. So I'll just count down from 3, and then I'll be say first and last name, and I'm in the house. All right? So I'll look right into the camera there, and I'll count you down. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Drew Gooden, and I'm in the house.
All right, thanks a lot. Congrats.
Thank you.
Clear Lake won by 9. So, coach is on his way up.
Okay.
It's going to be Saturday at 4 p.m.
Okay. So is he just...
Yeah, he's talking to the newspaper. He'll be up.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Cale Jacoby here. As just a reminder, this is your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to nasonvilledairy.com as we wait for Coach Dave Huss to come up here and chat with us for a bit. Make sure you stay tuned for that. As we wait for Coach here, as Wildcats jumped out on this Hurley team here to end this game and end these last 5 minutes, led by Drew Gooden, who we just got a chance to chat with there. I'll just go grab him and bring him up. I'll just go get him. I'll just go run down there. Want me to go get him?
Yeah, well, I mean, talk to him. He knows he has to come up here.
Yeah, but usually I just drag him up there. That's usually what I do.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
All right, welcome back, everybody. As just found out, Clear Lake did win their sectional game over Fall Creek, so it will be Clear Lake here in Edgar against the Wildcats at 4 p.m. on Saturday. As that'll be the matchup for the sectional final, as Clear Lake and Edgar will play for a chance to go to state. And a quick scoring breakdown. First for Hurley tonight, Matt DiGiorgio with 3 points. Eli Talsma with 8. Dominic Croce with 11. Tony Cummings with 8. And Braxton Sabragia with 6. And for the Edgar Wildcats, leading the way was Drew Gooden with 24. Kyle Brewster next with 13. Austin Dahlke with 11. Connor Wolf with 2, Ashton Schvett with 2, and Braden Bumgardner with 2 as well for the Wildcats. As we just await Coach Huss to come up here and talk with us here tonight. This Wildcat team will be playing for a chance to go to state Saturday, again at 4 p.m. against Clear Lake. Again, this was quite the physical battle here tonight.
So, Kale, this is your first time seeing Edgar this year, right?
Nope.
Second?
Second time.
Right, because you saw a marathon.
I did.
What were your impressions coming away? Seeing a team of 8 seniors, and I'm sure that Drew talked about playing with seniors on the floor the entire game. What are your takeaways from that?
Yeah, this team seems to have a lot of great cohesion and chemistry. I saw that in both these last 2 games, the regional final and this sectional game here tonight. They just look like they don't get flustered by any situation. They seem to always be composed out there. head on their shoulders, and they just seem to come up big in the biggest moments. We saw that from Drew Gooden tonight. We saw that from Austin Dalkey in their regional final game. He was the one that was hitting big shots down the stretch for them. They got a lot of different guys on this team that can hit big shots, and that's really what you need if you want to make a deep run. And on top of that, this team plays tough defense. It is very tough to score on this team. They're not the biggest team height-wise all around, but they make up for that in the kind of effort they put forth defensively and the kind of athleticism they can throw at you as well. So,
and their next opponent will be Clear Lake. Clear Lake obviously playing up in the Lakeland Conference. They've had a fantastic season. Edgar in the latest poll, number 9 in the state. Clear Lake, number 8 in the state. Sometimes that basketball that's played in the extremely north and northwest Wisconsin, for right or wrong, kind of known to be a little bit softer. Usually there's 1 or 2 really good teams up there, regardless. Clear Lake is one of them this year. They just went on the road and beat a very good Fall Creek team out of the Clover Belt in a game that I believe Clear Lake won by 12. So it's going to be a really tough matchup. This game, obviously, nip and tuck most of the way. Edgar got out to the 12-point lead early on, 14-2. But Hurley kept coming back and coming back and coming back, and it wasn't until Gooden hit a couple threes that really got him going. Talking to his dad after the game, he's been hobbled with a sprained ankle a lot of the Abbotsford game, which would have been the regional semifinal, and didn't play a lot of the marathon game either because the ankle was just too tender. So 2 extra days apparently helped enough for him to be able to tough it out. We're still waiting for the Edgar coach.
Yeah, another thing about Clear Lake, they have not lost yet this season.
Yep.
They are undefeated, 23-0. And as you said, you never know with competition differences throughout the season. You never know stuff like that. You just gotta watch them face off and see what happens. But Clear Lake has not lost yet this season. They'll have to go on the road to take on Edgar.
Looks like the Assumption girls are about to win a state championship.
As they're up 55-48 with about 15 seconds left.
Three Lakes with the huge upset this morning against number 1 Blackhawk, ending the 76-game win streak. And that's it. Assumption has won a gold ball. Congratulations to Coach Klein. And the girls at Assumption, first state championship in 5 years, which seems like a long time, but for a lot of schools, they would love to have a single state championship.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's an impressive run there for the Assumption Royals here this season. Getting hot in the playoffs, getting hot at the right time, and taking it all.
I think that Division 4, and that's what Edgar plays in, generally, if it's going to be the same as the girls, Edgar would go to Oshkosh if they made it to state. Because of the pandemic, they're not allowed to have the state championship at the Cole Center for the boys or the Rush Center for the girls. And having coached a team at state twice, walking out into the big arena is a really big, just a rush, right? And hopefully this is going to be the same kind of rush for the teams that make it this year as well. Congratulations to the Assumption girls team. You can look at the wall and see that they tied for the conference championship in the Marywood South, and it's one of those situations that you're really impressed with the local teams in the Marywood South, boys and girls, to be able to go and advance as far as the teams do. It really shows how tough that Marywood South Conference is. All right. Looks like we're not going to get the coach tonight. So, again, final score here from Edgar. Edgar 54, Hurley 36. 4 o'clock Saturday against Clear Lake here at Edgar on Zaleski Sports. For myself, and Kale and Rachel, have a good night.